Hi, my name's Brett. I run the largest sauna detox group in the world with almost 20,000 group members. So my opinion is highly respected on saunas. I'm completely independent. I am not an employee of any sauna company. My goal is to share the truth about saunas and detoxification. And that's why I have such a wildly popular group. So today's video review is going to be about the Relax saunas. Now, there's a lot of really brilliant marketing behind these saunas, and you would think that people would want to know the truth about these saunas. And I'm going to share with you the shocking truth about these saunas that's absolutely unbelievable. And I'm going to show you the evidence from their own sources that I was able to obtain to show that these saunas are loaded with EMFs. They're loaded with toxins, and in my opinion, it's actually very unhealthy to use. In fact, I personally would not use one at all. I'd use a hot bath first. If I didn't have money for a wooden sauna, I would use a hot bath first, because at least the hot bath is not loaded with toxins and EMFs like these saunas appear to be. So let's start off with EMFs. What are EMFs? Just real quickly, in saunas, why are they such an issue? This is important. Even if you know EMFs are a danger, you'll want to hear this because they're even worse in a sauna. And here's why. Because what happens is EMF exposure, there's three variables. Nobody else seems to have talked about this, but it's true. There's three variables. It's just like the sunlight. How much your body's exposed is going to show how much of a sunburn or how much vitamin D you get, right? If you just put your hand outside, well, that's different than laying out fully naked in the sun. You get a lot more surface area. So it's your surface area exposed times the duration. If you're out in the sun for 30 seconds, you're not going to get a sunburn. If you're out there for an hour, that might be too much. So it's the same in a sauna. So EMFs, if you're using a hairdryer or a stove burner that's 3 times the maximum safe level, well, maybe not such a big deal because you're only using a hairdryer or a stove burner for 5 minutes and it's only exposing a small portion of your body. But in a sauna, you're entirely bathed, surrounded by these panels that can be high in EMFs. And Dr. Mercola says it's basically aging on steroids when you have EMFs. Aging on steroids. You want rapid aging while you're in your sauna? I don't think so. The damage from this is probably worse than from chain smoking. Dr. Joseph Mercola, and he has studied this. Like, he's spending years studying this. He's writing a book on the topic, for goodness sake. So this isn't just some casual random quote. So the second issue is with saunas is instead of just spending 5 minutes like a stove burner or hairdryer, you're spending up to an hour in there several times a week. So just comparing at 3 times the maximum safe level, it's actually 527 times worse in a sauna at the same level as a hairdryer or a stove burner, because you have so much more surface area exposed and because you are actually in there for up to an hour. So the Relax saunas, well, they're low EMF sauna. I saw their marketing material. Well, that's exactly what it is, marketing material. Sauna's business is unregulated, so companies can and do regularly lie about it. However, I've gotten videos from my group members, and they show up to 60 milligauss in these saunas. That's what my group members have reported to me. I'm just telling you what they've told me, and they're not selling anything. They're just good, honest folks like yourself. Now, this is their own report showing that up to 46.510 milligauss in their sauna. Well, the maximum safe level according to the World Health Organization is 3. So that's like, I don't know, 10, 15 times more. That's over 15 times more EMFs than the maximum safe level in their sauna, according to their own reports. And it depends on various areas in the sauna. But like how many dangerous, aging, toxic, cancer-causing EMFs do you want in your sauna? My answer is better be below 3 and probably below 2, in my opinion, because that's the highest standard in the world, which is the Swedish standard of EMFs. And these are they're admitting that it's high in EMFs. Now, most people don't actually read the technical reports like I do, but I read them. I study this stuff. I'm an expert on this, and I can tell you that you can read the numbers yourself. It's not hard to figure out. Maximum safe level is 3. They're showing 46 in some areas. They're showing 24 in some areas. They're showing 5 in other areas. It's just dangerous. Now, it doesn't end there. What are they making these saunas out of? Holistic health, if you're into health, you need to look at the whole picture. Well, what's the whole picture? The whole picture is, what is it made of? Because we all know that if you put a bottle of water out in the sunlight, it's going to taste plastic because toxins migrate with heat. Well, oh, wait a minute. These saunas aren't made out of natural materials. They're not using organic cotton. Well, partly they have to put fire retardants on it to make it safe. So it's loaded with fire retardants and other toxins. This, again, is their own report. Okay? So their own report shows of all the VOCs tested, which are airborne toxins because the toxins get into the air when heated, and I'll tell you in a second how bad that is. The quantitative analysis of outgassing of the submitted sample, every single VOC that they tested, you can see it showed up tested positive. So in other words, this thing is loaded with toxins. Loaded with toxins. Now, why is that such a concern? Well, you're sitting there and you're breathing. You have increased respiration, and just like when you smoke cigarettes, the toxins are ingested quickly. And what happens is the heat rises from these saunas, and you breathe it right in. Next, you're actually soaking in all your open pores are absorbing the toxins that are in the air. And it's just like a transdermal nicotine patch you put on your skin. It absorbs nicotine. Well, this is what happens with a sauna: is all those toxins in the air soak in to your skin. So these saunas, in my opinion, my professional expert opinion, they are not to be trusted, not to be used because of the high levels of toxins in these saunas and the high levels of EMFs in these saunas. In fact, I wrote a post on this, and I'm not just picking on relaxed saunas. This is true. I just did a video about the Truth About Cancer Synergy sauna. Same problem, because they have to use toxic materials. And hey, when you're making a cheap portable sauna, you think they're really going to use low EMF technology when they can actually just lie about it. And the other thing is companies have patents on the low EMF technology, so not everybody can use it. So they just make them cheap, market them, and sell them. So now you're thinking, oh my gosh, what am I going to do, Brett? Here I've got, I think, I want to buy a sauna, but now I'm confused. Well, who can you trust? Well, I trusted this person, trusted that person. Well, you know what? You need an expert on saunas and an unbiased expert who has a good reputation, to maintain. And I have almost 20,000 group members in my Facebook group here. As you can see, the Smart Detox Facebook group, which is all about saunas and detoxification. And I've developed a great reputation because I have very high standards. And in a Facebook group, it's legit. Like people would call me out if I was misrepresenting things, or if I was saying, oh, this sauna is low in EMFs, and they have EMF meters and they post their results. So what you want to do is you want to join my Facebook group. And my Facebook group, you're going to learn, this is the link right here. Type this in, pause the video, type this in your browser. You'll learn what to look for in a sauna. And you'll also learn how to detoxify 10 times faster using a specific B vitamin. And what's cool is in my Facebook group, I took my years and years, hundreds and hundreds of hours of research and experience and years of wisdom, and I wrote a sauna information guide just for you. Here it is. It summarizes in about 3 or 4 pages: wooden saunas, portable saunas, heaters, quality, types, chemicals, volatile organic compounds, toxins, EMFs, what to look for, what sort of certification, which brands, all these sorts of things. I have all that in the Facebook group. And you can check it out by simply typing this in your browser and joining our group. And then while you're there, if you have a question about a sauna brand, if you're like, well, hey, Brett, okay, I get it. But I found this one. This one looks really good. Well, you know what I've done over several years? I've accumulated files, and I have organized files. Now, I don't have these files in my group because there's hundreds of them on each brand of sauna. And so if you message me and say, hey, Brett, what about, just message me on Facebook. You just click on me. You'll see I'm the one that you'll see me all over in the group because I post and comment all the time. And then you just message me and say, hey, Brett, what about this sauna? And I'll send you a copy of my file on it. It might be good. It might be bad. I don't know. It depends. And sometimes they change their saunas. So I keep up to date on this. This is all I do. I'm an expert on it. I'm a trusted expert. I'm not corrupted by the industry. I've been offered unbelievable things, to financial incentives to recommend saunas. And I tell the people the same thing every time. I say, make a good sauna and then I'll recommend it. But I can't be bribed because my goal is to help people and I'm not materialistic. I'm really not, money's not my thing. My thing is helping people. That's what I'm all about. And that's why I have this group where I teach you how to do a detox protocol in a sauna where you can detoxify 10 times quicker using a simple B vitamin. And guess what? I also give you a free book on how to do this detox protocol. And it's all in this Facebook group. It's all there. And that's why it's very popular. That's why everybody's joining it and learning this detox protocol, because this is a $10,000 detox protocol. And I teach people how to do it for free. Why? Well, because I actually want to help humanity and help people get rid of these toxins that are devastating their health. So join my group today and you'll learn more about saunas, learn more about detoxification, and be part of an awesome community with almost 20,000 members that they're all about saunas and health and detoxification and that sort of thing. It's really, really a cool group. So how do you join the group? It's in the description below. You just type this in your browser, fbl.me/detox. So frankbilllarry.me/detox. Type that in your browser. Now, please don't let it scroll to the next video. What if you missed out on this crucial information? Wouldn't that be terrible? No, don't do that. Pause, hit stop. Copy a link, send it to your email, whatever you've got to do. But you should just type that in your browser and join the group. It takes 10 seconds. And then you get the free detox book, the free sauna information guide, and you be part of a 20,000 member community on saunas. That's pretty dang awesome. So join my group today, fbl.me/detox. And hey, please do me a favor. I worked hard to create this video. Can you give it a little thumbs up if you liked it? And even if you didn't like it, give me a thumbs up just for the effort. Thank you for listening, and I look forward to seeing you in the Facebook group, fbl.me/detox. I will see you in our Facebook.